Hey everyone, I am Keegan, and today we're going to talk about a show that I think has kind of gone under the radar, and I think it should get a lot more recognition than it does, and that is Patriot. Now, Patriot is a show on Amazon Prime. It's a drama suspense show, and if you like drama and suspense, then you should check this show out. It should be your go-to show because it is so suspenseful the whole time. It really almost never gives you a break. It follows John, who is an intelligence officer, and he has to go to Luxembourg and essentially hand off some money. And that's it. That's all it's supposed to be. And it just spirals out of control. For the first two seasons, they constantly make an analogy to being a jellyfish. When you cut one, it can make two. So these problems just kind of get out of hand by that logic, as you can see. And where they end up in their second season is nowhere where they thought they were going to be in the first season, or in the first episode when he was given this tasking. Now, John's kind of fallen apart in this series through and through, and he's just slowly breaking down after thing just knocks him to the ground. He ends up having to join up with this company and gain the trust of these people, and in doing so, a lot goes wrong, and he's trying to manage a couple different lives at the same time, and it's hard to watch him sometimes and watch how he just falls down but constantly gets back up. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say for the spoiler-free part of this, because I just think that if you like suspense and dramas, this is the show for you. Go watch it. Come back. We can talk spoilers in the next section here. So now I want to get into just some minor spoiler things, or major spoiler things, actually. I guess I don't care. I'll do whatever I want. But we're going to get into some spoilers talking about season up to season 2 of Patriot. So at this point, everything's gone wrong. Anything that you think could have gone wrong in this situation has gone wrong. And we're talking about people have died, people have been hurt, people are just really, he's missing 2 fingers on his hand. Him and Dennis are both done for now. Like, with their hands, they're gonna lose their 2 fingers, which is just crazy to me. He's got teeth pulled, and he ends up in the middle of the freaking ocean. So I thought for sure this was the end of the series. When I was watching this, I thought he's gonna drown in this ocean, and that's gonna be the end of it. That's why Tom, his dad, is so distraught in those meetings, and he starts to break down and cry a little bit, but not yet. John's not dead yet. Even after learning the plan from the detective, who leaves their kid with these people? Who leaves their kid with anybody? Like, this person is out there murdering people, and I get that her whole thing is that she is supposed to be able to tell exactly what's happening, and like she can read people so well, and she's like, well, they would never hurt her, blah blah blah. But like, how can you ever be that sure that someone like John, who's going through killing anybody that gets in his way, is not willing? He not killed, I take that back, he maimed the babysitter in a stall and just beat her with a freaking stall door, and that's someone that you're willing to give your child to? Am I going crazy here? I don't know. But either way, I think that it is super weird, and that whole plot point just baffles me every time. I'm really sad to see that he is going to be missing his brother's wedding. That whole thing was really sad. His wife is just kind of losing it as well. Though I feel like they're married. They should, at this point, know. She should have known what he does. Like, even if she doesn't know explicitly, how do you marry this dude who goes off and kills people and gets tortured and does all this stuff, and he comes back and does whatever, and you have no clue? That just seems crazy to me, that you don't know anything about what he does and can't even guess. Like, maybe he's doing super spy things somewhere. I don't know. It seems really weird to me that she wouldn't know any of this beforehand, but, it does add to the drama and the suspense of the show, which it is a suspense through and through. I love Dennis. I think he is the only person pretty much in this show that adds a levity that I think this show really needs, because otherwise there is nothing that is really funny. It like other than maybe his songs, because his songs are fantastic. He sings these songs throughout the season and all the episodes, and it just kind of says what he's doing, what he's feeling, and what he's thinking. And you get a better insight, I think, into John and how he's dealing with everything. I love his whole support cast of friends and everything now that he has, and all these people that aren't supposed to know all this stuff, but they're in the room, and I think it's super fun. And really, he needs these people. I think he literally might have killed himself by this point, or at least died trying, if he didn't have someone to reel him back a little bit. And so far, he's done okay with not dying, but I'm not convinced he doesn't die at the end of this series, just because of, first of all, how beat up he is at this point. He's lost fingers, he's lost teeth, he's been shot multiple times. I mean, this is a dude that is literally on his last leg. I was also glad to see that his musician friend did not end up killing himself. I was hoping that the crack in that kayak that they had said in the first episode or wherever it was, I was hoping that that would come back to play a part, and it did, and it saved his life, which I am very grateful for. I thought he is a good thing for John and something that John really needs. I have no idea where this season is going to go in the second season. The detective now has essentially been made to look like a fool in the Paris police department, as she has not caught this person at least twice now. And I am not sure if she is going to find herself a little character arc in the next season of stretching what she thinks is the right thing to do or not. And I know her friend, they had that backstory about her meeting her friend in the asylum for little girls, I guess. So she got beat over the head with like a bicycle or something at the end of season 2. So I assume she's all right, but I guess we'll find out in season 3. If anyone out there has any guesses as to what's going to happen in season 3, I would love to hear the speculation. And please comment down below. I'll respond to you because nobody responds to my videos, and that's okay. But other than that, this is going to be Keegan signing off. I hope you have enjoyed my brief review of Patriot, and if you haven't seen it and you've watched to this point, thank you, but also go watch Patriot because I love this show.